Brandy River because can you hear me now? It's so cool having a uh, computer that works. Like I click things and it just happens. Category. How do I change it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about computers. But the sound's working now, so that's a bonus.
All I know is that they work on space magic.
Yeah, that's what they're little crystals full of with elves in them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little guy running on a wheel inside mine.
That's what I figured. It had to be something like that, right?
To be honest, I kind of wish that'd be pretty cool.
What happens
When you're
if
like,
I
I'm
just
making a PC. It's like, what creature did you get? Oh, he's a little goop glob, and he runs really fast. So I got a really fast computer now.
Bam! Stream info updated successfully. The gloop globs
Mine
are.
got it. Mine came with a goat. It's 35 RAM.
Nice. The gloop glops are pretty quick, though. I'm impressed with the gloop globs. Look at that. Lego.
Oh no, Monday.
Yeah, I think I just got kicked from the server.
Womp.
No.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Brandy River.
With.
I didn't even know the sound wasn't working because everything's muted on my end, so we don't get the triple sound. But all right. As a means of taking up some time here, turns out you folks are headed for a small town called Anchor Downs. It's the closest settlement to the mainland. Oh, I can hear the game sounds through my headset. That's what that sound is. Uno momento.
Un momento.
Alright, so, and apparently that's where you guys are either gonna, have to find the next piece of the map or, get the next information to move along. But you guys, after fixing up the ship over the course of the last week, have sailed now for almost as long. It's been a couple weeks now since you guys left off with the missing supplies at the docks and whatnot. And shoot. Does anybody remember what I was saying?
We sailed for several weeks in the ship that we fixed up.
Yeah.
And we are going to the town.
Yeah.
Town.
What's
And apparently that's where Shere Khan grew up.
not particularly that town, but this island nation. So what are you looking at, Abide? How are you doing there?
It just said that there was an issue trying to connect, so I'm trying again.
Okay.
It was like a network problem or something weird. I've never seen that one before.
Huh. All right. And hey, you just entered the world, though.
Word. Well, I tried already once. Maybe this time, if you see an entering, that's good.
Yeah, well, it said your name, so that's that's a bonus.
Say my name, say my name. There's adventure all around.
But for convenience sake, while we're waiting for everybody to get here, what do you guys want to do at this pirate town that we show up in? It's like I said, it's the closest settlement to the coast, and I'm frozen. We couldn't leave if we wanted to.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, we just gotta wait for everybody to be here.
Why were we actually going to this island in the first place? Sorry, I don't remember.
You're chasing the rumors of the Klombos sightings.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, because
You guys bring me set up camp? Some best town?
what was that, Rooster?
That set up camp? Put some bed
Yeah.
down? Yeah.
I think maybe while we're like setting up camp and like, getting ready for the day ahead or whatever, I think I sort of reiterate my sort of reason for being here and hanging out with everyone, and also saying, if we come across one, I would expect everyone to treat it with respect, as they are my religion's holy animals, and that we must be cautious because the only thing that would satiate a Klombo is I have yet to see one in this world.
So I shouldn't poke it with my staff.
Please.
Your staff is awfully pointy now that you mention it.
Klombo.
I lived
While
with
everybody
them
else is
for a
saying
long
we
part
can't
of my life. I
do
can
something.
guarantee you that they're real.
Gathering of the area.
What was that, Tron?
Said while everybody else is setting up camp and stuff, I'm going to gather whatever history I can in this area about what we're getting into.
All right, give me a investigate check. Add your whatever you have for your wit bonus.
Right. So would it be a history check?
Investigate.
Investigate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is essentially a
So I
history
don't have
check,
that as a
but
skill. Just have my +2, 18 +2, or +3, 21.
Let's go.
okay. So what in particular are you trying to figure out?
Like anything about factions we should look out for once we're on the other side and stuff like that.
Okay. So and we're doing this at the island, right? That we're about to go to, and not actually here, right?
Yes,
Okay.
because I'm sure sailors around these parts have been to that side of the island at one point.
Oh yeah. So all right. So the island, as I was saying before, was discovered like 200 years ago by Captain James T. Faraway, and by discovered, he discovered it already inhabited. And there was mainly two factions on the island. There was the Anya and the Afia. Okay, now the Anya, essentially were any of the inhabitants that had peels. Okay, and it translates in the local dialect to the people. Okay, and now the Afia was anybody who had skin or fur or feathers. Anybody who didn't have a peel were the Afia. They were the others. Okay.
I have a feeling they're going to want to kill us, or in other words, off us.
So, when Captain
Or they're on your side.
when Captain Faraway discovered the island, he was originally questing for new sources of cheese and the fabled fountain of slurp. He didn't find either, but the Anya, the with the peels. Hey, Queens North is in the chat. Nice.
Hey, what's up, A?
Hey, A. Yeah, so the Anya, who like lived like kind of in concert with nature, and were, just kind of in tune with everything. They kind of figured, all right, these guys are all right. We'll welcome them in. And fortunately for everybody, there was no incident. Nothing happened. There was no like dirty blankets or anything like that. But unfortunately, though, over the course of the next, however many years, more and more people started turning up, and the Anya just kind of presumed that everyone was going to be, again, like them and like those first adventurers that showed up. But it was not long before they discovered that not everybody had the best intentions, not everybody took care of the land, not everybody respected nature, all of these things. So they figured out that there was two types of Afia. There was the ones that were there was Anya, Anya Ban, which were the good Anya, of the people, of the good of the people. And then there was the Afia Fel, which were, the others who, took more than they gave, essentially. So that went on for about 13 years, and 187 years ago there was a massive magical explosion in the region, which split the entire island in half. And to this day, parts of the world that were caught in that explosion are still floating in the sky. And now, in more recent years, since everyone's recovered and, people have traveled back to the areas and whatnot, what ended up happening is most of the Afia, and especially the red-skinned Afia, ended up on one side of the island, which, now there's an ocean in between the two halves, and the Anya stayed on one side of the island and kind of entrenched themselves. So that is pretty much what's going on with the island currently.
I don't suppose anybody in this pirate village knows some of the local Anya customs that, in case we encounter them, to show we're not enemies.
Ooh, good question.
That is a good question. Let me think. He says, essentially just, don't litter, stuff like that. You just show that you are respectful of the land and, of other Anya. So.
Yeah, don't let any jokes like that slip.
Yeah.
That joke was very appealing.
All right. So.
Should be fine as long as you don't maintain any villages.
Yeah. Abide, how are you doing there, bud?
It gave me a connecting screen for a really, really long time. Eventually, I canceled it and tried again.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm in the connecting screen right now. It's still connecting.
Whatever you do, don't cancel it, because in my experience, it lasts exactly 1 second longer than you think it should.
I was at the 4.5 to 5 minute mark on connecting.
Fair enough.
So.
But it is an extraordinarily long load for the world, and with all of us trying to sync on all of the different devices, And again, until we're all in the same spot, and it's trying to render the capital and what we're doing over here, we're boned. So how's chat doing tonight, huh? We got 5 viewers in chat tonight. That's awesome. We got, who's in here? Brandy River. We got Queens North. Heck yeah. We got Old Rooster, Natch, Monday Olives. Queens North's name has a crown next to it. I don't even know what that means. Prime Gaming. That's what it means. All right. Oh, okay, there's Rooster. I was like, didn't we just have 4 of us? What's going on? All right.
Make sure I got a safe spot.
Any other questions about the island as we stand by?
So. I also do want it on record that this Klombonian backstory that I had for my character was solidified like months and months before Klombo was back.
Oh yeah, this was
let alone on like
before we ever even had rules. I'm pretty sure you were a Klombonian.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just kicked me out of the game. I'm reloading right now.
Oh no.
Yo, you know what you should do? I don't know. Well, you should quit the actual program. Like, close the whole program. Like, don't. Like,
Yeah.
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 Where you're spawning at the docks? Is that what's happening?
No, I'm spawning at a bus station.
Oh, at the top of the hill
That's
there.
where you want to spawn. So that you can take the bus station here.
Yeah. Do.
Are there any people in the town, or is it just us by ourselves out here? I'm sorry.
No, there's quite a few people who live in town. You would be able to see them walking around if we were there.
Yeah.
But no, it's pretty populated. They got, your general store, your usual shops and sundries and, things like that. It's not a big town. It's, maybe like 15, 20 buildings total.
Right.
And yeah, it's just you can tell it's more a place that people just kind of travel through than stay for very long. So. But
Okay. Is there any way I can ask somebody about any sightings of Klombo
what's
here
the
on the island?
What is the question?
Has there been any sightings of Klombo on the island?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, can we get any
Yeah.
reports at all?
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
everybody's heard word of the Klombo sightings. Like it is the big to do currently in the world. Because again, they've been extinct as far as everyone knew for over 100 years. So, but apparently, the Anya would be the ones to ask, because again, they are the stewards of nature on the islands.
Okay, and the Anya is a different tribe from here.
Yeah, where we are right now is this
Okay,
island right
I'll be
here.
asking for directions to Anya.
Do you have a spyglass or anything?
I do.
Yeah, over there where that marker is, that's actually where we are. Hey, where'd my crosshairs go? Come back.
Okay. Gotcha.
Do. But yeah, the Anya is the name of the tribe. The name locally of the island is actually Ugachaka Awimoe, which
All these names.
in the local dialect means the place closest to the middle, which essentially translates roughly just to home. So, yep, that's what's going on.
Is there like a business of like an official tracker or anything like that on the Klombo? Scientists, anything like that?
No, and actually,
Events around town.
They people were shocked to have seen one first of all, period. But it was in like a weird spot to see a Klombo. You know what I mean? Like you expect them to be in certain, like they love their little like bioluminescent ponds, and they're a swampy type creature, and so the one that was seen, and only briefly, was out, deep in the plains, no water anywhere, and it seemed young, the guy says. So that means to him that there's another one out there that's even bigger.
Ooh, wide, go wide.
Believe now?
I'll believe when I see it.
So while you guys are hanging out, Captain Salvo says that he's been watching the old scry recordings of your guys' adventure, and he asks Abide, you said something about a Trojan horse. He said, what is that?
It's from a storybook from our it's a long way. Yeah, it's just a kid's book.
He's like, yeah, but you said you could use one to get into some place. What was that?
Well, it's an old legend from back in my land where some people, they tried to get into a city inside of a giant gift that was wrapped up like a horse.
Wait, it was a gift horse?
Yeah, and you should not look it in the mouth, though.
Because then you'll see it's full of people, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
I always wondered what that meant. You're so right. That's totally what that means.
Yeah, it's definitely. It couldn't be any other answer.
Totally.
There's nothing else it could mean. So let me see if I got this. So they presented a giant gift to their enemies, but they were hiding inside. So then what?
So then the city accepted the gift, and they brought all the giant horse inside, closed up the walls at night, and the soldiers came out of the horse at night and let in the rest of the army.
That's madness. Did you guys see that over
Exactly.
there?
It's Sparta.
There's a fire over there. Hey, Monday made it.
I am here. Down.
Yeah, please do.
All right, we're up to 5. And Abide, you're still at what percent?
No, I'm in. I just need to find a bus station.
Oh, bus station 1, just south of the capital. That one.
I apologize. I'm gonna have to go kind of next to a village, so I'll try not to.
Don't worry about that.
Get a little lag. I apologize.
No, it's the riding the bus and the loading in and out that does it. Like I said, once we're all in the same spot, we'll be good.
You should see it.
What was that, Gracie?
Oh, I was my marker's still on that, but find it.
All right. the gist of your time on Anchor Downs, which is what this tiny settlement is called, is that Klombo's back. None of them have personally seen it, but they think your best bet is to go try and talk to the Anya, which are the banana people on the island. And the unfortunate thing being, in the more recent years, since more and more pirates seem to be showing up, like at one time there seemed to be a pretty good balance, of good people to pirates, and like generally more good people than pirates. But as time's gone on, and especially in recent years, it's mostly pirates who show up. So like a lot of the rest of the world, they've built walls around their city. Hey, Cosmikin's in the chat. What's up, Cosmikin? And Shattenfells. What's up, bud?
Oh my gosh, hey!
Welcome all.
So when Abide lands, which will be shortly, because there's his icon, and I froze. The killer combo. We'll move along. Let's watch Abide plummet out of the sky. Let's see if his chute opens. Or he's gonna have to respawn. He lived. All right. So Salvo gathers the few bits and scraps of supplies that he needs, and he says it was a good idea to hide our ship around the corner. They never saw us coming, so he's ready to head back to the ship if you're all ready to go.
Nice.
Sweet.
And for the sake of convenience, I'm gonna go and get it and just meet you over there. Or you guys can just fly, that's fine too. Pew, pew. Oh, something just shot me. Are you kidding? A
rolling on the
roller
beach.
just shot me out of the driver's seat.
Yo, this shit is awesome.
The ship is.
Dude.
What? Yo. Oh my god. It's two.
Wow.
All right.
Actually
That was really
moves.
good.
So
Wow.
Queso's ready when you are.
It's beautiful.
Captain Taco Queso, take us out.
Hey, no, you can't roll my dice for me there, cat. Boy, this is laggy AF, huh?
Yeah, nobody move, actually.
That's where I want to go. You know what?
Stay
Here,
there, I think.
this is going to be easier.
Whoa! Oh. It's a real airship.
It's not just a ship. It's a transformer.
Cheetah, you're flying.
They fly now.
So we'll just go buzz this this island real quick, so you folks can see the variety.
Well, that's much more stable while sitting.
There we go.
Yeah, sitting helps me too. That's awesome.
Oh,
So this is Salvo's ship. He's had it a long time. It was in quite the state of disrepair, and then he and Abide worked diligently all week in order to repair the ship and get it back in order. Boy, it's a shame it's the middle of the night.
No shit, though. I did a good job. That was good. I went down in the bow now. Hard to shoot them cannons, though. I mean, blinds, just straight shots off to the sides, huh?
You're gonna have to look from the outside to
Maneuver the ship. Keel to port!
Alright, so here we are at Anchor Downs. Like I said, we'll just buzz this place. I'll land. You guys can fly around the town, check it out, wake up the islanders. We can pretend we did whatever, and then we'll just take off from here.
Shall we put beds in the ship?
What's the question?
I would have advised it.
Shall we put beds ship?
No, because
Yeah,
the ship moves, it'll spawn you where it was when you slept in it, when you put it down.
Oh.
what they said.
So maybe just for convenience sake,
Slap them,
like,
slap them
just
down.
right off the edge of the island, maybe we
Yep,
just put beds down.
exactly.
quickly.
Just slap them down in town, so that we have a spawn
Yeah.
point that isn't in complexity heck.
But yeah, I meant like just here, even on the on the beach.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, just throw down
Yeah.
beds, so we don't have to do buses and cities and whatnot to get back, because it will be painful. But yeah, here we are, the bustling hamlet of Anchor Downs.
How do y'all find this path?
See if I can wake anybody up. We're frozen again. It's so cool when we
Oh, yeah.
freeze. The Lost Isle
The
was
magic
perfect for
word
you
that
a long
released here
time
centuries ago.
What you doing about, guy?
So Cosmican's asking who's in here. We have Monday Olives, as you know. We've got Abide. We have Rooster 81, Trone Karam. Did I say Remy Lexington already? And Gracii. I feel like I forgot somebody. Was that 6 names?
We got Long Tom Outgun.
Yeah, and I'm long time Outgun. But Cosmokin was asking in the chat who was all here. He said that he could see Remy and heard Abide. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Lost Isle was perfect, Cosmo. If we unfreeze at some point, I would love to show the rest of it. So while you guys are in town and, you know, the next day's starting up here, Salvo listens to Abide's story. Oh, I just got booted.
Oh,
We all
so did I.
I got booted.
We all did.
All right. Well,
No.
you know what's awesome? That means we're going to load a fresh copy of the world from that island, so the city won't exist, hopefully.
Did everybody put a bed down?
I did.
It spawns you wherever you logged out.
Hmm.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, Salvo listened matchmaking error. Something beacon service? I've never even seen that warning before.
Yeah. It's just have to try again if we have problems.
You ready up, Grace?
Nope.
I'm ready.
So, after listening to Abide's story, Salvo says, hold on a second. I know a guy. And he talks to Budge, who's one of the townsfolk in local Pigeonese, and Budge runs off, and you see a flock of birds scatter off into the wilds. And someday we'll get to see some more of the game.
Song this so far.
So how was everybody's Tuesday, huh?
It was a little
Yeah,
laggy.
alright.
It's good.
Felt like I was in third grade again.
It's pretty good.
Why did you feel like you're in third grade there, bud?
Because my oldest has pneumonia right now, so we're catching up on 2 days of homework with him.
Oh, that's right. Man, what a sad state of affairs this is with all the loading and whatnot.
Lord.
See, and that us experiencing this is what makes me a little worried when I hear things like split screen is coming to the game, because your system can
Wait.
totally handle you playing by yourself.
I will say split, I think, but that map is already like
Battle Royale
small
runs better.
and one thing. Yeah.
In Battle Royale, they don't really add, like, you don't have the players adding more. Well, I guess the building stuff, but not
Yeah.
like the level of Lego Fortnite where, like, it stays. It's, like, kind of permanent.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna call some town folk so you guys can see all these guys, and then we'll get out of here.
Are you a?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
This is
Yeah,
a really
that's almost
sweet town.
Oh, here's the guy I really wanted you to see.
I mean Kavern Master.
What was that about?
I said Kavern
Fire
Master.
and fish
This is a
sticks!
town.
Heck yeah.
What is wrong with this dude? Does he work out every day of his life?
He's a gym bro.
And then we have Sash Sergeant over here. He's actually Sarge's cousin.
Yeah, but in his world, he was lifeguard too. Here, you can all call him Wade.
All right. From the amount of lag I just experienced, I feel like Gracii might be entering the world.
Yeah.
All right. Who's ready to go approach the Anya?
Let's do it.
Aye.
Let's approach Samanya.
Hey, I see Gracie's avatar now. Heck yeah. Progress is being
I'm
made.
fully not in the map. It still says. I'm hoping that's promising that you can see my icon.
Well, I can see your body.
Whoa.
You exist in the game.
Slay.
Oh, hey, look. I'm frozen, which is good. That means hopefully we have somebody.
All right.
Ketchup.
Do 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 do. Oh, did Gracii just move? I think Gracii just
Whoa.
moved. Gracii just moved. I saw Gracii move.
I can move. trying to open my backpack.
Alright, all aboard.
Oh, sick, Trone. You holding the tome is so good.
Right. You can, I'm pretty sure you can hold the tome in your left hand as well, so you can hold the tome and your staff.
No, you can't. I tried already.
No.
Can you hold 2 tomes?
I could have swore you could put a tome in your offhand. That's so weird.
Mm-mm.
No, really, that is what I thought. Alright. Everybody on the ship and in a seat. Let's go!
On the ship.
To me, my animal friends.
Alrighty then.
I knew I could count on
I
you.
mean, that.
Oh my gosh, this lag. My buttons are so loud, sorry.
You're pushing my buttons. Just kidding. You're good.
Everybody here? Alright, let's get out of here.
I've been like Galleon.
So, Tom, sorry, Cavern Master, you were saying if everybody sits, it helps with the lag?
It
A little
does,
bit.
yeah.
Mhm.
Because it's easier for the game to figure out where you are. If it knows where you're supposed
A
to
little
be.
bit. Super cool, badass pirate ship to minivan, just so quickly.
Okay. Everybody buckled?
Yep. There
I will
we go to the
turn this
bathroom
around,
for
I
we left. I
swear.
don't know if there's a toilet on
Turn
this
ship
one.
around.
Are we there yet?
All over it.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Are we?
Cavern Master should fly around a tower so I could just sit there and say, hey kids, look, there's Big Ben again.
Right.
Alright.
Are you taking us to Neverland?
I am. Third star to the right, straight on till morning. There's
Yes.
so much cat hair in my house, dude. It drives me crazy.
This is a solution to that, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Burning your house down.
yeah. I was
It's
thinking
like the only solution.
I was thinking electric shaver, but
Dudes will do Holmes, come on.
No, not all of us, no.
Mr.
Mr. Picklesworth.
do. So, as you guys get closer to the mark that Taco or Salvo, whichever you prefer, marked on his newly acquired map, he says he's got a surprise for you guys. Just before he mentioned
What's the
that,
surprise?
he says, "Oh, you'll see when we get there." He said, "But."
Oh,
He said, like I said, I know a guy. I did a job in this area once upon a time. It was we had to smuggle a bunch of pears. It was a glorious day. He said when we sold them for twice what they were worth because we convinced the guy that there was twice as many because they were pears. But he said he had Budge send his bird ahead to find the guy, see if he was in town, and he had him set up some things for him. He says he thinks he can help. And as soon as the lag ends, I'll show you what I mean by helping you. You guys have any other questions for Salvo KandK as we continue on another 400 meters?
Does he
Sorry?
believe in combat?
He He says he believes in things that he can see. He says he knows that some people fully do, and some people even claim to have seen Klombo, but he's never seen one, and no one he's ever met has seen one. So,
Well, you have now, because I've seen them. I'm not here, but I have seen them. I grew up with them.
He says he grew up with pink zebras and jackalopes and on a mountain made of cotton candy. He says, "Have you ever?" He says, "Have you ever been there?"
My
shop is fixed again.
What was that, Tron?
Ask Taco, is he excited to see
I don't remember
Klombo?
growing up. I just remember my shop being fixed every 20 minutes or so for some reason.
And Rooster, your question was?
If he's excited to see a Klombo.
He said, I don't know if I should be excited or not. He said, I guess we'll find out. He said, that's what we're here for, though, isn't it?
Captain Taco, I have a question.
Go ahead.
I went to a man named Dule Hamburg con Queso. Any relation?
What was the first name again?
Dule Hamburg con Queso.
They
called him Burger for short.
Yeah, he says it doesn't ring a bell, but the KandK family is pretty big. He said it's a chance that, it could easily be a cousin of a cousin, or, it could even be his cousin. The KandK are spread all over the kingdom, he said.
Excellent. He was an excellent person.
He said most KandK are. But
So are you saying your ancestors are conquistadors?
they are, in fact. Hey. So as we pull up into the harbor, though, here, as Queso is marked on his map, he points out these are the gates of the Anya, the Anya kingdom. The Pele Anya is what they're called locally. It just means those of the people. Pele means those of, and Anya means the people, as I mentioned earlier.
Do we have a gift we can bring him as we come ashore? I feel like we should bring a gift with us.
He says it's funny you mention that. So now,
Why is it funny?
Everybody give me a perception check.
I walk into the mast.
13.
13.
I got 9.
3.
7.
I also walk into the mast as I'm laughing at Drone.
The irony is that, okay. Apparently, it's okay if Queso had to take 3 rolls to be successful, right? Everybody's okay with that?
Yeah.
He says, "There it is. I knew he'd come through for me." Let's go check it out.
Is that a straight up banana? That's Drone. Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
Bang.
No way.
This is great.
This is better than the Wienermobile.
He said, when I heard your tale, I knew exactly what to do.
It's awesome.
It's cute.
He said, and whatever you do when you're making a giant banana man, don't put the seat right here. It does not look right at all. If you folks want to load up, he said he'll take care of the rest. He'll get you where you need to be.
This so epic.
This is freaking everything. How do I even get in?
Slide in the back.
Oh
Kind of
my
where you
god.
poop. Climb up
I'm
the sphincter.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, you go in the bottom of the banana. It's fine. Oh, what's going on? Move, you thing.
Wow.
Probably reattach this up to the ground.
My wheels are just spinning.
I used to think I've seen it all. Now I'm sitting in a banana.
Well, that's obnoxious. Let's see if I can cause some problems here with physics.
Uh-oh. Get back
Tom-
to seeing put the seatbelt back on.
Kavern Master, long time. If you destroy the driver's seat and put it back down, it
Yeah.
usually fixes the vehicle glitch where it won't move.
I know, I was just hoping some of my other tricks would work, but I guess it's time to break stuff.
Vision Slim Biscuit playing in the background.
Channel 3 might help give you a little bit of momentum. too.
Yeehaw.
Oh my gosh. We're moving.
Dun 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 dun. Wow, his mouth is way
Yeah.
off to the side. It's not supposed to be that far to the side. Alright, here we are at the gates. What do you guys want to do?
Turn your lights out and be very quiet.
Don't worry. We're just running into some things. Everything's fine.
There's a banner around.
Wait, should one of us be outside with the banana to give the gift?
No, he's giving the gift,
Oh.
isn't he?
Sounds like
Yeah.
sounds like a pretty good plan to me.
Because he
Yeah.
already knows them, right?
So you want
He's the only one that's been here.
me to just leave this at the gates?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alrighty.
See what happens.
Oh,
I can't go. I'm sparkly things they don't like.
alright. Let me see if I can just throw enough balloons on this bad boy to get him over the wall, and we'll move along. So, alright. Yeah, sure enough. KandK ditches the banana, and along comes a group who, nope, not enough balloons. Huh, alright. Who brings it
Banana.
inside the walls, which we don't need to do, because it'll take too long. You guys want to come in?
I'm peeling out.
They tote the giant banana through the gates, and they leave it just here on the beach. The weather's getting pretty bad. They figure they'll take care of it in the morning. So you folks are ready to move along the beach, and let me know where you want to go and what you want to do. And don't let your
Need to set
cleric
up shelter.
die alone on the beach.
Let me back here, actually.
I want to set up a camp.
All right.
Yeah. They're right.
Where do you want to set camp at?
Just
Or is this just because do we need to be set up away from, or like move in a little bit before we set up?
That's a good question.
Because if they're gonna come right back to the banana, we don't want to be just here camped out. They'll be like, "How'd you get in here?" I think we should move inland a little bit first, while we have the cover of bad weather.
okay.
I don't know where we need to go. But,
Rowan pulls out
oh
his
yeah, it's
walking
already
stick,
clearing
gets
up.
ready to trudge stand.
Can I roll a check to see if there's like what are we doing here? So we're trying to find your thing. So we need to get in, but away from these people.
Not that we're coming here to talk to the Anya.
To the Pele
And
Anya.
these are not the Pele Anya. These are the mean ones, correct?
No, these are the Pele Anya. The Pele Anya are the ones with yellow skins.
So why do we sneak in? They might be mad at us for sneaking in.
Apparently, no one has been let in a long time.
Oh, okay. So they're going to go like. So then, how do we? Just trying to figure out how we gain their trust to talk to them, so they don't just randomly kill us.
Give me just a flat D20 roll, bud.
17.
17. Yeah. From what you understood from the stories, they aren't violent themselves. Like, the reason they put up the walls is to keep all the violence and everything out. And the reason that the walls are up again is because they don't know who they can trust anymore. It's not necessarily that they want to be at war, or you know what I mean. So
what happened to the top of the tree?
They from the different stories in town, they just care that people are respectful and kind above all. So
There's a banana person in a tree here.
where are you? Oh, there you are.
My advice: weapons away.
Yes,
Agreed.
because I don't want to create war with these people. Oh, hey, look, there's a village up there. Did we learn any of their like local greetings or custom greeting sayings?
Give me a roll to see if you thought of it when you were around someone to ask. Sorry?
Before modifiers.
What was it?
14 before modifiers. 14.
Okay.
I said it'd be
yeah,
a good space to set up camp.
there actually is a local greeting that someone KandK actually knows it. It's he says it's the universal greeting, he calls it. He says it's Ba Weep Grana Weep Niniban. That he said it.
Does somebody memorize that?
Ra weep nana wa weep no.
It's Ba Weep
Ba Weep.
Grana
Ba Weep Grana.
Weep Niniban. Did you catch all that?
Ba Weep Grana.
Weep Niniban.
Miniban?
Weep
Grana Nana.
Bawa. Shit, now you got me doing it.
Ba Ba Weep Grana Weep
Yep.
Niniban. Weep Niniban.
Correct.
The little piece of deceit I am wondering if we should use is to tell them. No, I'm trying to figure out if we can like tell them we're stranded here.
Before we go in, I cast guidance on each and every single one of us.
Okay. Copy that.
It's a cantrip. Of course I can.
No, I said
go up-
I said copy that. I was.
Oh, I thought you said.
Hopefully no one watched.
I walk up to the gate and holler out, Ba Weep Grana Weep Niniban.
I bow.
You hear a bunch of people running your way. They all come
What?
bursting out the gate, and they're like, "Ba weep grana weep niniban."
Now what?
I hold up my amulet, my Klombonian amulet, and just show it.
Hold up! Don't close the gates yet. We have not been granted sanctuary.
They ooh banana.
Where? Okay.
Ba weep grana weep niniban. Banana.
Yeah. With you.
Anya ban. Anya ban. He's asking you guys a question, it seems. He just says Anya ban a few times.
Hang on,
I
hang
nod
on,
my
hang
head
on. Hang on.
yes.
Banya on.
Anya ban. Ba weep grana weep niniban. They all cheer. And then they all run back into their sanctuary.
I go in.
Casually in.
I go in there regaling them with a song that is fitting, and I go, ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
Alika, spirit. Ba Weep Grana Weep Niniban.
Everybody starts throwing
Oh,
money.
we're gonna get copyrighted.
Ba Weep Grana Niniban.
They are stoked. They are so excited about your song. Actually, they offer you guys drinks. You know, they're like, you know, there's a juicer right over there. You know, not everyone speaks the common tongue, but there are some people here, as you can see, that are not Anya themselves, but they're Afyaban, which is a rarity, essentially. So what do you guys want to do?
I want to keep going up to different villagers and showing Colombo amulet, and then making gestures, something that is bigger than me, and trying to wait.
Sorry,
Because I don't have
you're
language to spell.
So
okay.
that fertilizer and soil I've been collecting since a long time ago, I start making plots of gardens for them since they appreciate life.
Hell yeah.
Can I roll to see if I know a guy?
What?
Yeah, that's your other guy.
That's the guy that we brought, the banana guy. Okay.
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 All right. So Gracie, you were just showing people your Klombo emblem, just asking around,
Yeah.
essentially.
Just trying to see if, like, I sense anybody recognizing it and maybe pointing in a general direction. And I'll do, like, an implied meaning check to see if I can figure out.
Yeah, pretty much everyone who sees it recognize, and they're like, you know, you can tell that their response is essentially, "Ooh, pretty," you know, even though those aren't the words.
Okay.
But as you're gesturing, they just gesture around too, like, you know, they're just yes. Is from all of your probing, that's essentially the answer you get is yes.
Great.
Tron, can you do anything with an illusion? Have you seen a Klombo?
I haven't seen a Klombo.
Okay. Then you probably couldn't make an illusion of something you have never
Well,
seen.
if I show him the amulet, I show him my amulet and
Is
go,
there a
it's like
picture of the
this, but...
Is the amulet like a picture of it or just a decoration piece?
That was going to be my question. Is it like stylized? Is it like a Polaroid picture of a Klombo? You know what I mean? Like.
Sure. In my mind, it's like a little wood carving, a tiny wood carving of a Klombo. But what I can roll. Just
Yeah. Roll to see if you can describe it better than the idol itself.
cool.
And you have guidance.
Tron might be able
correct?
to like bring it to life.
I rolled a 12.
12. All right.
Yeah.
Tron, give me just a flat.
Tron, did you say, Tron, you don't want to do that?
No, they don't like magic, remember?
What?
When we were in the pirate village and I was doing my questioning around, they're skeptical of magic, so why would I cast magic here?
Fair enough.
Ooh. Alright.
Yeah.
We don't want
They,
to walk in and start making stuff show up that would terrify them.
Yeah, and that
Does our guide
that pretty
know a
pretty
little bit of
specifically
language?
applies to Arcane Mojo as well, because they have a, like ingrained memory, like in their genetic code now of the world being ripped in half because of Arcane Mojo. They obviously are cool with druidic magic, holy mojo, stuff like that. But Arcane, they're kind of like, eh.
So could either of the other magics be used to like conjure like a wisp version of it to try to help get across the point that we want to listen for one?
Did you have a specific spell in mind, or were you just asking a question? Excuse me.
I was just asking Tron. I don't know what his spells can do.
No.
Because I'm not a
Some
spell wizard.
chickens.
I'm just a guy with a rope.
I continue to regale them with my songs from my homeland. Ba wata ba da bang da bang digga digga. Sadum dum da bugga.
That was actually really good.
We're gonna get copyrighted.
What like uses is he like uses magic to like maybe create like a shape of it in the sky, but like a cloud.
Does our guide know
I do have
the
obnoxious
language at all?
high stealth for an old wizard.
Do none of us have comprehend languages? Is that really what's going on right now?
Cosmos thinks he's boing.
I could have comprehend languages.
I just rolled a nat 20 if you want me to do a stealth cast.
Ooh.
I like how he rolled before he said what he was gonna do.
But I would rather not cast right now, just in case.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Do we still have that pirate guide with us? And does he happen to know the language since he's been here before?
the pirate guy is here, and like I was saying, not everybody's a banana. There's some people who are here who are obviously not bananas, who perhaps
talk to them.
could
Talk
be.
to the not bananas.
Yeah, there you go. Pick a not banana and tell me what you want to know.
Talk to Lamanda. Hello. I see that you. I was curious. Do you speak any other language?
She just walks away. She apparently would rather walk into the fire than talk to you.
Okay.
That's rude, Lamanda.
So wait, Okay.
Apparently I'm not very charming. Does somebody else want to talk to somebody that's not Lamanda?
I
I'll talk
walk
to
up.
Bash.
All right. What do you
Like one of them just went upstairs. If you want to walk up there.
what do you what
Okay,
did
I'm
you
talking
want
to Bash.
what did you want to say to Bash? Good old Bash,
I
who is obviously not a banana.
I did talk to people that aren't us, but I show him my amulet, and I say, "Have you seen one of these around? And where were they?"
He says that the Klombos are everywhere. He said they're in the trees, they're in the stones, they're in the sunlight and in the sky. He says they're in the blades of grass around us. The Klombos are with us always.
She's so Klombonian faith. I am a cleric of the Klombonian faith.
He's never heard of the Klombonian faith before.
I take time to
asked if you're
explain to him what it is and how he very much just kind of gave the same tenets of what it is to be a Klombonian.
right on. He asked if you're from a faraway land.
Yeah, I go into it. I'm tell them that the whole reason I'm here is because they used to live among us and then they disappeared
Right.
out of nowhere.
All right. He goes and now what is your quest? Why do you seek the Klombo?
Well, because they protected us in turn. We're stewards of them and the land around us, and we fed them and kept them safe, and provided for them, and in turn they kept us safe from enemies that would try and come and do us harm.
He shakes his head. He seems to be picking up what you're laying down for sure. He definitely seems to get a real good feeling off you. And he says that if the group of you want to pick one of the empty houses in the village, and here's one right here. Go ahead and set yourself up accommodations, and he'll talk to the Anya and send a message to the elders and see what they have to say about it.
Hell yeah! Can I roll to
Berries
craft
here.
his own Klombo thing, like a nearby piece of wood?
To what, his own Klombo thing?
I want to give him his own Klombo amulet.
During the night.
Sure.
Slay.
What do you got for a craft roll?
Roll.
Yeah, I really wish I knew why you're the only person I can't hear consistently. What happened?
She rolled a 5.
Oh.
I rolled a 5.
All right. So.
But it's made with a.
Right, so. You carve it's a pretty good Klombo, and then just as you're putting the finishing touches on one of his eyeballs, you just and a whole big chunk of it snaps off on the side of his snout. So now he's, instead of it being rounded out, it rounds in on the one side.
Yeah. It's just Klombo.
So. All right. Who hasn't set up a bed yet in this house here?
Me, I've been busy.
All right.
We just set up in this hut over here.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
go.
That's the plan.
Yeah. We're just moving our beds closer and closer to what we're doing, so if anything happens to go wrong, we don't have to go through an ordeal to come back.
I tap Gracii on their shoulder and I tell them, come over here.
Okay, hang on.
Where are you to come to? Oh, there you are. Hey, what's up, buddy?
What are these?
Dun dun dun.
I to like weep. After all this time.
Yeah.
After all this time, I finally am close to seeing my beloved Klombos.
Yeah, and
They have been gone for.
your idol actually has an effect on it where you can it glows slightly when other Klombo relics are around, and as you walk up to the berries, your amulet starts glowing faintly. So these are the real deal. These aren't just some rocks that somebody painted with glow in the dark paint.
Terrible.
Can I pick them?
Yeah.
Slay.
All right. So you guys set up your camp. You go through the night. Through the night you hear drumming and you hear far off chanting in the distance and singing, and there's just almost as far as you can see throughout the plains. Little campfires here and there of thousands upon thousands of Anya. So in the morning, all right, yeah, in the morning you guys are beckoned back to the kitchen area right at the entrance. You're offered breakfast and drinks and juices. They give you some kind of tropical thing that you've never had before. Something they made out of something called pineapples.
Pineapples. Tried pine cones and they don't taste good.
Yeah, no, it's totally different. And they don't even come from pine trees. That's the weirdest thing. And none of you is allergic. So, Bash returns, and he says he has spoken to the elders, and that in order for them to help you on your quest, they would need something from you. Something that if you accomplished it would prove to them that you really had the best intentions in mind. And as regular Peely cooks at the grill, he floats off into the sky several times. Okay. So. Any questions?
What is it he wants us to do?
He says that in order for you to prove to them that you are who you say you are, and that you do have the best intent of the Anya and the island in mind, they need you to travel to a nearby pirate village where when the pirates first arrived, it was, in the time where they still, weren't sure who was who. And when they asked if they could build there, the Anya told them that, yes, this is a beautiful place. It's one of our most holy places. Of course, you're welcome here, Well, over the, following, 50-ish years, the pirates took over the entire area. They overlogged. They were taking resources off the island and shipping them out, and beyond that, in their holy site were their sacred texts. And they need you to retrieve the sacred texts. He says if you can retrieve them, then they'll believe your tale, and they'll help you find the Klombo.
I pull everyone aside, and I'm like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely doing this. I have to find my Klombos. They're talking to me to let this pass.
Roll a persuasion.
Cool. I think I get a +2 to persuasion.
Right on. My neck is killing me.
Okay, 14, total of 6.
All right. You guys note the conviction in Gracie's voice, and unless any of you have any super strong arguments, you're compelled to keep it to yourself. But anybody?
Just grabs his walking stick and says, "Looks like we're gonna go kill some pirates."
And just as you all are agreeing, Salvo comes from wherever he had been sleeping, and he comes up to the fire, and he's pale, and he's got a little sheen to him, and he's walking a little funny, like he might be drunk, but it's too early, and you know that the Anya are almost opposed to alcohol because of the fireberry wine that the pirates brought. So.
Hey, Kavern Master.
Yep.
Out of character, I have a bit of an emergency. I have to depart early. I'm sorry for causing any issues.
Oh, okay. That's all right. In the meantime, Salvo KandK seems to be having some issues as well.
Can we insight him or something?
Go ahead and give me an insight roll.
Cool.
Who has, aside from Gracie, does anybody have any kind of medical background or any kind of training in that regard?
No.
Oh, you know what, Trone? Give me an insight one too.
Well, they're in field training.
All right, yeah.
15.
Rooster, give me an insight as well.
What about survival? I know survival.
19.
Between the three of you noticing, and Remy's walking up to you guys to see what's going on as well, just at the moment. Between the three of you, and especially Trone, given your age and multiple warnings from your doctor, he seems to be experiencing the symptoms of a heart attack.
Oh my god.
He's having heart palpitations. He can't feel his arm. His legs are weak, and he's like sweating profusely. So he says he doesn't know if he's going to be able to go with you guys.
This is one of those times I wish I had shocking grasp.
Can I cast Calm Emotions
Yeah.
to try and help?
I mean, he doesn't seem like super distressed about it. He seems more like he's annoyed that it's happening than worried.
Okay.
Only time to sit this around.
So he's not gonna die.
If he is gonna die, he doesn't seem concerned about it.
Has this happened before to him?
No. But he said that his father had a similar thing that used to happen periodically. It's probably genetic, and he said he'll get over it. He said he's stronger than his father ever was.
Whoa.
Somebody give me some cloth.
Well, we know there's a village witch doctor.
Someone give me a piece of cloth.
Yeah, okay. Let's leave it in a good spot.
What's the cloth for?
Yeah.
I cast Ray of Frost on the cloth to make it cold, and I stick it on the back of his neck, and I hand him a beverage.
He holds the compress behind his neck as he lays down. And he says he doesn't know if he's gonna make it, but he knows that he was glad to have met a group of folks like you who, despite all the things going on in the world, wanted to be heroes. And we're trying to figure out how to be. And he said that he's proud of you. He said that you guys should take the ship and go and take care of these pirates, but that he's gonna stay here for a little while.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun. So, the ship, if you'll recall, is in this little tiny bay right here. I'm currently marking on the map. The pirate village is this gray skull all the way over here. And it is 9:50. What do you folks feel like doing?
Possibly get on the boat, start sailing there, and call it, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's a really nice,
Yeah,
to be honest.
Perfect.
Right as we get there.
All right. Well, or we could even just sail it over, over here to the Peelies.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you folks want to go ahead and fly over to the ship, you're welcome to, and you'll sail it over, and we'll call it there for the night.
Anybody know how to drive a ship?
I do.
Yeah.
Coincidentally,
Totally let somebody else.
Abide's family was shipwrights.
Parked over here.
It's in the bay on
Drive
the
the ship.
other side of
I
the
just marked
big
it.
gate. And I will, before our next stream, deliver the Trojan banana to its destination.
Mhm.
Huh. I don't have a spyglass. How very interesting.
Will it get high enough to go over the mountains?
Sure will. Sproink, sproink, sproink. Yeah, you're gonna want to go this way though, like through the low side. Nope, nope. Abide. Hard right, hard right. You're going the totally wrong way, bro.
I thought you said we were going towards the skull. This thing over here.
Not me getting in the banana. Being like, why isn't it moving?
Yeah, no, we're just gonna go over there to the shore for now, because the ship doesn't actually fly, and you want to park it in that water over there. We'll call it for the night, and we will pick up right there on our next stream. Anybody got a good name for the ship?
Combo.
Man, yeah.
Or is it the Klombo?
The Klombo.
Combo. Like it.
No, guys, the Klom banana.
I dig it.
What was the captain's name?
But the Chiquita.
It was the Chiquita.
Quesadilla.
The captain's name is Salvo Con Queso. But his friends call him Taco.
We could call it the queso.
The case.
The conquistador. I can't even talk. The conquistador. Jeez.
Yes, the conquistador.
Conquistador.
In sailing the seas and sailing the high seas in search of cheese. I think that's a delightful. Whee!
Have you guys ever seen Return of the Mummy with their airship that they had? This is what it's giving me vibes
Right.
of.
Yeah. That's cool. Maybe you guys will be able to rig it this way so it actually flies.
I don't know if we have enough fairy dust.
Yeah.
I'll be able to enchant items too.
Just landed.
Heck yeah. We got a ship. We've got a mission. And next week, we're gonna have another adventure. So,
Yeah.
if everybody wants to roll initiative, we can do an outro of sorts.
I rolled a 1 this time.
Nice. That's all right. I like when you go last, though.
I got
11.
4. 4.
12.
Rolled. Sorry. 8.
All right. Ooh, lucky 13. Which weirdly, that wins, right? That's the highest initiative.
Yeah,
There you go.
it
Yep.
is.
All right. Well,
I
I'm
think
Long
you should just
Tom.
put.
You think I should just what?
You should just post.
I still didn't hear you. Sorry.
I said the
Yourself
host
last.
should ask.
Yeah. Definitely. But yeah. Who's got the 12?
I do. Thank you all for tuning in. For a little more KandK. I'm excited for the island, and I hope you guys are as well. Just as always, keep building. Just keep building.
There you go.
Oh, also public service announcement.
Hey, Haskins
Pineapple
showed
does
up
not
way
taste
late.
like pine cone.
Or pine nut. Or pine pitch.
Exactly. Exactly.
Does not taste like Christmas at all. We had an 11, I believe.
Yeah, that's me.
All right.
I just want to say thanks for showing up, everybody in chat, and it's been fun hanging out with everybody here. I can't wait to go find Klombo.
Right. See what happens with that. That'll be exciting.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Same Klom time, same Klom channel.
Yeah.
I think 9 was the next one. Was that Remy?
I had an 8.
What did?
I was a 4.
Oh, you had a 4.
I
All
had
right.
an 8.
All right. Yep. Gracii.
Yeah, thrilling stuff. Can't wait for next week. My beloved Klombos and I will be reunited, and it'll feel so good.
Heck yeah. Back together again.
The rest is, and I couldn't be happier. It's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, thanks for the shenanigans here.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Sounds good. Hopefully now that we're all loading in here instead of there, it'll be a little smoother for us. But yeah, should be a good one.
Has everybody put a bed down?
Remy with a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
just wanna
should all
say,
have beds in that long house up there. But you'll log back in wherever you log out. Bed
just
or no
wanted to
bed?
say, thank you everyone for tuning in. and coming along with all of us on this journey. I think the new update with the Lost Islands is just added to the awesomeness of Kaverns and Klombos, and looking forward to next week for our adventure. And the banana Trojan, the Trojan banana is very awesome.
That was Syria build. If you didn't recognize immediately from how silly it was and delightful it was. Yeah, she and I have spent the last week or so in here just essentially goofing off and coming up with silly stuff like that. So
I think it's a true work of art.
right.
Incredible.
Heck
What
yeah.
a reveal.
Yes, even the reveal.
It's a great build.
I'm sure she greatly appreciates it. And then we've got the Conquistador, which Abide started, and we kind of tag teamed the finish of. Let's see, what else we got going on? Banana Village, all the pirate stuff is stuff that I threw together.
I mean, everything has just been. Yeah, this boat is pretty amazing. It's kind of inspired me to try to make something similar now too.
Yeah, there's some really cool techniques in it. So can't wait to get in a fight with it. Those cannons, I'm sure, fire. So, but yeah, we're missing Monday, so I think that was everybody. I'm Long Tom. This has been the Long Tom Lounge. Kaverns and Klombos, episode 14, which every time I say that number or any of the numbers out loud, I can't believe. But yeah, we'll be back next week. Same Klom time, same Klom channel. Which we just made up this episode, and I kind of like. But we'll find out what's going on with the Paley Anya, the Paley Bon Anya, as they refer to themselves, and yeah, hopefully we'll please them enough to find some Klombos. And yeah, thank you all for coming out tonight. We actually had a pretty good number of people in the stream off and on. I think at one point we hit 10 people. That was pretty cool. And yeah, thank you guys for playing. And whether you watch now or you watch later, just keep building and hashtag just play. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for tonight, guys. So let's see. Oh, we apparently started late. Technically, we have 7 more minutes on the stream, but we already all said goodbye. So. All right.
All of us.
Yeah. I gotta walk my dog.
All right.
Later, guys.
Later.
I have to go to bed.
Good night, everybody.
They're great.
Good night, you guys.